What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I've gotten so many emails asking my opinion about what's going to happen on October the 4th. FEMA, the federal government, is supposed to have this emergency alert system test. It's going to go out to all cell phones, all televisions, all radios, all at the same time, all over the United States. And I've gotten so many questions about that, asking me my opinion about that I had to address this before the 4th. Especially to put some people's minds at ease. I've saw different people talking about that there's going to be alien invasions, that there's going to be the 5G is going to be turned on, people are going to be bleeding out the eyes and everything. I've heard all kinds of conspiracy theories about this. And, anything is possible. However, personally, I don't think anything is going to happen out of the ordinary besides the test. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, but just wait and see. When the 4th gets here, nothing, in my opinion, is going to happen besides, the phones are going to go off, the alert's going to be on the television, the radios, all at the same time. It's going to be weird in and of itself. However, personally, I don't think nothing is planned for that day. It might be planned afterwards. This is a test to make sure everything is working, or to get people worked up and to get people frightened. They like doing that. And I think that the CIA, the federal government, plants a lot of these theories, conspiracy theories out there, and people go online talking about this and that and predicting this is going to happen, and they've got all kinds of proof and it's going to happen. And then when it comes to that date and nothing happens, then the people that was listening are like, well, nothing happened. Then when something actually is going to happen and people's warning about that, those people that have been fooled in the past will be like, it's not going to happen, just more conspiracy theory bunk. I'm going to pay any more attention to this than I did, because I seen what happened the last time. Absolutely nothing. People get worked up, and then nothing happens, and then people kind of get let down. I mean, they really don't want nothing to happen, but they get worked up about it and think that it's going to, and they put all their faith in conspiracy theories, and when nothing happens, then anything else in the future that could be definitely something serious that's going to happen. And when someone warns them about that, they remember what happened in the past, so they don't pay any mind to the person warning them about a legitimate threat. And I think that's why a lot of the conspiracy theories happen, and why a lot of people go online talking about a lot of different things. And I don't think some of these people realize what they're doing. They actually believe what they're saying. However, I think a lot of that is planted to get this started through the CIA manipulation to get these people to, like QAnon, for example. That was all a big psyop, and we see what that was. There's lots and lots of legitimate threats, like the border being wide open, thousands and thousands coming across every week, the economy, possible war with Russia, war with China, North Korea could break out into World War III, actual pandemic. There's so many things that can happen, and it's likely to happen, and we can look out and see all these things on the rise and all these real threats, and people's focusing on things like, October the 4th is going to be just space aliens coming down from space, or people are going to be bleeding out the eyes or something like that, And when it doesn't happen, then when something actually does come up and someone's actually giving a warning, a legitimate warning, then the people who were fooled in the past won't pay any attention. That happened a lot after the 2000 computer bug is supposed to happen, you remember? Nothing actually happened on that. That kind of fooled me also, but it's been a long time ago. And then we had the 2012 Mayan apocalypse that was on the television and everything about the Mayan calendar ending. It's going to be the apocalypse. Nothing happened. We see it time and time and time again, and I think it's planted out there for everyone to consume, everyone to get worked up about, and then nothing happens, and then when the real threats come, people don't pay any attention. Or you're trying to tell people about actual things that's going on, they're like, it's conspiracy theory. I was fooled this last time. It's not going to happen again. And when you're trying to tell them actually things that's actually happening, like the economy, like the inflation, like the $33 trillion in debt, like the border being wide open, like this war that's more not going to break out between the United States, NATO, and Russia, and then China, North Korea, and Iran, World War III, in my opinion, is going to happen. Because I saw on Redacted that a lot of the Ukrainian soldiers that have been drafted in has been actually surrendering to Russian troops to get fed and be protected. And when that's happening, they're losing the war. Morale is low. And I also saw that they were talking about drafting women to go out into the meat grinder with Russia. So it's getting very, very bad there, I think, for the Ukrainians. They keep asking for more money, more weapons, like it's going to make any difference. It's not. But my point is, Ukraine has been wiped out. From everything I've saw online, everything I've read, everything I've heard from reports, Ukraine is wiped out. So, United States and NATO isn't going to let Russia win. They put too much money into this, too much time into this, and they're pushing this too hard to let Ukraine fall and to let Russia win. So, what's next? Direct involvement, kinetic warfare between the United States, NATO, and Russia, and you're going to have China involved, Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, Iran. It's going to be just one big war. World War III is going to break out, in my opinion. A legitimate threat. Just like the economy, a legitimate threat. The southern border, a legitimate threat. However, October the 4th, in my opinion, is going to be an emergency alert and not an actual legitimate threat. Nothing's going to happen, in my opinion, on that specific date, or at least nothing big. And that's my opinion. Mark me down and write it down and see when the 4th gets here if I was right or wrong. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Of course, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. The Creekmore out here, and I'll see you all in the next video.